Good morning, my dear students, and today I am going to teach you the chapter 3, and this is the second part. First part I have already explained you, and the name of the chapter is Subject and Predicate. In this chapter, some few important points are there which you have to remember, and this is one of them. The number is, the subject usually comes first, but sometimes the predicate can come before the subject. Example, are trees shedding their leaves? This is one interrogative sentence, and in this sentence how you will find the subject, and you have to ask the question with the help of what. What shedding? The answer is coming their leaves. So here in this sentence the subject is their leaves and predicate is are trees shedding. This part is predicate and their leaves. This part is subject. Another example. How beautiful is the sun? So here also you have to answer question with the what. What is beautiful? Answer is coming the sun. So in this sentence the subject is the sun and the predicate is this portion of the sentence is predicate. And now I am going to show you how to find out the subject from the imperative sentence. In an imperative sentence the subject is always you, and it mostly unexpressed. Unexpressed means you can say hidden, and you can say it is not expressed in the sentence, means invisible. You cannot see the subject. And how you will find the subject? Let's see these ones. Example, sit down. It is a sentence because it gives full meaning. So here the subject is hidden. Subject will be you, and when you will write the you, then this S, it is the first letter of the sentence, that's why it is capital. But when the sit is coming between, then the S is becoming small. So you sit down, and the subject is you. And another example, come here. Here also, this is also sentence, and here also the subject is hidden, and the subject will be you. You come here. Again you can see that when I have written the come, so this is the first letter of the sentence, and that's why it is capital. But when this is coming in between, it becomes a small letter. You come here. Here subject is you, and this is predicate. One more example. Go there. And this is also imperative sentence, and the subject is you go there. Again also same thing, that G is capital over here, but when you will write between the sentence, then the G will be small, and you have to write in this way. This is you is subject, and go there, it is predicate. So I hope that you have understood this one. If you have any problem, you can ask me. And now I am going to give you some classwork which we have to do in the rough copy.